So we arrived at Reymont Manor, and I also checked what was his name again? The place, the tavern, the charred barrel at the back, and there was nothing much there. I got a quest from that I need to go to Sorel, and we're here at the Reymont Manor, and I think I've got a quest here. And I came in from the front door, and there's also a way up that I had to reach with the grappling hook, but I didn't do that yet. First, I wanted to check the front out, and let me check what quests I have here. Um, wow, a lot of quests. Carper Lane, Pelagina, Source Valley Noise. What is this? Dunrid Row. A Dread House. No, yeah, this is it. A two-story job. I've learned of a plot to rob a Breckenbury nobleman, Lord Reymont, and a letter that describes the plans in detail. Well, tell somebody about the plot. I had unintentionally thwarted the would-be thieves when I stumbled upon their hideout. It's related to that. Their note lays out instructions for breaking into Lord Raymont's manor and stealing something called the Heart of the White March. The letter would probably be of interest to both Lord Reymont and someone with the initials AD. Who's AD? And I need to tell somebody about the plot. So I can tell Lord Reymont and AD. I'm trying to think here. Do I know somebody with the initials AD? I can't think of anyone. I might have met him. And I guess Lord Reymont is here. There's a Reymont servant. I can't talk now. The master of the house doesn't tolerate shirking. And a Reymont guard. Speak softly around the Lord's daughter, Lynette. She's sensitive. Another guard. Lord Reymont may seem like a harsh man, but he's also fair and generous. How big is this place? Quite big. There's a second floor. More servants. Lord Reymont doesn't like it when his servants talk to his guests. I've never been outside of Defiance Bay. Really? Alright. And there is another guard. Lord Reymont doesn't like it when his guards chat with visitors too long. Well, he doesn't like much, does he? There is his daughter, Lynette. Father never reads to me. He's always busy with his own books. Wow. How bad. How sad, really. There's nothing here, so I guess check this room. Another table and a compartment. There's another guard. Speak softly around the Lord's daughter. Yeah. I will. And there's Lord. Before we go there, let's go to this room. There are two servants. I'm very lucky to be a part of this household. The servant pauses from his task to bow, avoiding eye contact. I think Lord Reymont really have them in his tight grip. He's a strict master. Let's talk to the guy. Well, hello. Lord Reymont holds a shipping manifest in his well-manicured hands. Despite his expensive clothes, he has the sallow complexion and restless air of a man who devotes all of his days and most of his nights to work. If you have business to discuss, make an appointment with my attendant. I don't have time for unexpected visitors. Tell me about yourself. He snaps the pages in his hands. I am lord of this house and not prone to idle chatter. If you have no business here, I suggest you be off. He doesn't look up from his papers. So he doesn't like me. And because I don't know any name by AD, Ooh, what's this? The ledger lists quantities of wheat, copper and weirwool. A deep crease along the spine suggests that the book never closes. What I was saying, I don't know AD, so I guess I should give him the letter, see what he says about it. I've uncovered a plot to rob you. He lowers his papers and looks at you for the first time. Is that so? Let me see that. He scans the parchment with the speed of an expert clerk. When he returns his attention to you, his tone is brisk and businesslike. You've done this house and this city a great service. I'm certain you will consider this an adequate reward for your labors. I'm just thinking that AD, the D could mean something of a Duminal family, the D from Duminal. I guess we'll find out later because I haven't been there yet. I can ask, the letter was signed AD, does that mean anything to you? I suspect it means, here we go, Abracanduminal, the scion of House Duminal. A look of disgust crosses his face. A pampered, pandered lad, if ever there was one. He's ruthless, I'll give him that much. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the wits to match his appetites. Tell me about House Duminal. They were once an eminent and admired house, now they're just a den of thieves. Back in the Deerwood's colonial days, the Duminals were respected members of the ducal court, which is why it was so surprising that they remained loyal to Adair during Hadred's rebellion. When Hadred and the Deerwood won independence, the Duminals lost their favor, but not their wealth. Rather than return to Adair, like other loyalist houses, they dug their heels in here and turned from politics to commerce. He shrugs. In one way of looking at it, they simply partnered with the wrong side. Not that they haven't prospered since, in their own way. He rubs his jaw. Lately, they've been seeking to carve out a new niche for themselves, one right between the Crucible Knights and the dozens, it seems. And what's so important about this gem? The heart of the White March is a nearly flawless diamond. It's also the patrimony of the dwarfs of the White March. It was seized by an Adaran lord in the early days of colonization, and the dwarfs haven't forgotten it. Now the knights and the dozens are both bidding for it to make a peace offering to the dwarfs. He shrugs. Whichever party buys it, the dwarfs will make useful allies for Defiance Bay, especially these days. And what will you do now? I'm guessing the upstairs, the window you can climb in from the outside with the grappling hook, leads me to the flawless diamond. And maybe if I sided with the Duminal character, I would steal it. Maybe I still can. And what will you do now? Lord Reymont pinches crisp, sharp creases into the note. Eliminate the competition. Farewell, I guess. Oh really, that was the quest, a 2-story job. I guess I completed it without going to AD. So I only saw one side of the... What is this? Grand Adventure? Is that a quest? I'll check it out later. Yeah, I only saw one side of the quest, I think, because I didn't talk to the Duminal. But before we leave here, let's see if we can go upstairs. Because, yeah, the quest is done. What was it called again? A 2-story job, yeah. I guess they're in war with the Duminals now, I don't know. Or I guess it must be that I'm not welcome there anymore. Anyway, what do you want? The old serving woman regards you with bleary eyes. Begging your pardon, but I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to return downstairs. Visitors aren't permitted on the upper floor. Well, I'm not attacking. Go back downstairs. So, yeah, that's why there's a window outside. We can climb in, so let's do that. Alright. Now, I wonder if we can actually steal because I'm suggesting, I would suspect that it's upside, or at the second floor. I mean, yeah. Toss a grappling hook to the window. You cast your grappling hook and it catches you on the window sill. The rope remains taut as you put your weight on it. Climb the rope. Bracing your legs against the wall, you climb the rope. You perch atop the windowsill and steady yourself against the frame while the breeze cools your back. You detect movement inside the house. Ooh. Blinking as your eyes adjust to the dim interior, you slip inside the manor. So I sneaked upside in the Reymont Manor, and I guess I should be in stealth mode. Essentially, I'm thieving around so I can steal stuff. And there's a potion and some money. Let's check the chest. Easy does it. Scroll, and now let's look at the books. What? The light of... I can read that. It's tiny, tiny letters. If it is here anyway. Yeah, let's try to open the door. Or does that mean fighting? Ooh, easy does it. There's the entrance and there's the servant, so I shouldn't be going there. I think. There's a door over here. Let's try to enter it. Hello? Whoops, there's a guard. And it leads to a chest. And I think I'm going to have to leave it alone because I finished the quest and yeah, why enrage them by stealing the diamond? I guess I will talk to the Doom and Elves first, and maybe they have to say that I have to steal it anyway. But for now, I'm staying out of this, I guess. So I guess that's it for what was the name of the quest? I keep forgetting. A 2-story job and Reymont's Manor.